Alright, hear me out real quick. If I ever dated somebody in my lifetime, you as my brother, my bro, my best friend, you are not allowed to ever date that person in your lifetime. Ever. Just that simple. There's no if but about it. It's something that everybody knows. When it comes to bro codes, that's what it is. If I ever dated somebody, let's say what, between middle school, high school, college, or wherever in life that I understood what dating meant, you are not allowed to ever be with that person, ever in your lifetime. What's going on, beautiful people, and welcome back to Peace of Happiness 101, and today we have another phenomenal video for you guys. I know you guys have probably heard about bro code, but what bro code is really? What are the rules when it comes to bro code? Let's talk about it. So somebody texted me through Instagram earlier this week, and he was talking about him losing his girlfriend to his best friend, like somebody that is known for the longest, you know what I mean? And as we were texting back and forth, he went in and told me that he knew that he's dealt and done a lot of things in a relationship. He never thought that his best friend would be the one taking him out like that and be with his girl right now. I try to understand where he was coming from, but it was also my job to tell him, yo, I think you also have to remember that that person has feelings, you know what I mean? The woman that you were basically doing things to, she had feelings. And sometimes, despite the fact that we understand what bro codes mean, sometimes some of our friends could realize that you're not a good fit for that woman. And sometimes, as much as we want to respect the bro code, if you are not doing what you're supposed to do in that relationship, at some point somebody gonna say something, because regardless of what it is, this is somebody that you're hurting. And that person, if we're really gonna get personal, you have to understand that person could have been my sister. But at the same time, I want to say, as much as I want to respect the bro code ideology, you also have to understand, when it comes to my sister, if I already know what type of person you are when it comes to relationships, you are never gonna date my sister, cousin, or anybody who's related to me, either by heart or by blood. Nobody that I know. Even a woman best friend, if I know you as my partner, as my brother, despite the fact that we've been together for a long time, despite the bro code might probably mean everything between the two of us, you have to understand that if I know that you're a bad person when it comes to relationship, you will never date, ever date somebody I know. Nah, because regardless of what, I already know what you're gonna be doing. I already know what you're capable of. And if it's somebody that I really love, you'll never be around that person. But long story short, when he started talking about things that he's done to the relationship and things that he was trying to fix, I guess his best friend went behind his back and told his girlfriend or his ex-girlfriend about everything that he was doing. Sometimes people do that not because they want to help out, it's because at the end of the day they wanted to be in that spot, which basically means when you were in a relationship with that girl, your best friend always was looking to see if he could score a spot with your girl. That's basically one of the main reasons why a lot of men would just go behind your back and then do things like that. That I don't condone it at all. The same way I don't condone cheating is the same way that I condone you going behind my back and tell my girl things that we're supposed to keep between us. And don't get me wrong, you going to the club at night, you know what I mean, celebrating your boy's birthday, have a few drinks, have some fun. If you don't want to tell your girl about that because, I don't know, that's something different, you know what I mean? Like, that's understandable. Okay, we went to the strip club, we had a good night, we went back home. We don't have to be telling anybody what went wrong. But if you're having 5-6 women, having baby mamas running around, doing all kinds of crazy stuff, remember that despite the bro code, despite the fact that a lot of us might probably keep things for you, you also have to remember you're hurting somebody. That person could have been your sister. What if the same treatment that you're giving your girlfriend right now is the same treatment that the next person started giving your daughter? What if the same treatment that you're giving your girlfriend right now, and somebody comes around and starts stepping all over your sister like that, your mom, or somebody that you really love? Are you gonna tell that dude who's your sister's best friend not to tell him anything? Not to tell her anything? Huh? Are you gonna accept your sister to stay in that relationship? Are you gonna let things go just because it's a bro code? No, you won't. You definitely, I believe that you'll probably find the best way possible to tell your sister. Even if you have to tell your mom, to tell your sister, somebody gonna say something, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to make a choice by heart. And this is what I wanted to talk about when it comes to bro code. Bro code is good as long as you're not doing too much, man. By bro code, I also understand that, yo, do not go behind my back telling my girl a bunch of stuff just because you wanted to be with her. That is straight bad. I don't care what you think about it. This is somebody that I'll never be able to trust, because from my mind, the only thing that's gonna pop up is that, okay, so this entire time while I was with my girl, you wanted to be with my girl. So I cannot trust you, and by my girl allowing you to be with her, I cannot trust her. There's no need for me to even try to cry behind a girl by you stabbing my back, being with my best friend and my best friend being with you. There's no need, don't if but about it. And I know people trying to be logical about it. Think about somebody that you've known in a personal level, somebody that you've been intimate with, somebody that you probably shared a long time with. And for your best friend to not only go behind your back, but on top of it, ended up being with your girl, come on. That's not even about bro code. That's about, yo, you've been a traitor the entire time. You know what I mean? This entire time, you've been jealous of me being with this girl. And I understand that some men do not know how to treat women. But at the same time, you being my boy, I expect you to not ever date anybody that I've dated in my lifetime. Period. No if but about it. Because when I think about it, the only thing that's going to come up is like, yo, it wasn't even you trying to help a sister out. It was you trying to score your place in her life. So for you to be doing that, I'll never be able to probably trust the next person, because in my mind, I think the same thing's going to happen. So when it comes to bro code, there's definitely going to be expectations. Do not allow you to date my sister if I know that you are not a good fit for my sister. Despite the fact that you're my boy, but when it comes to my sister, if I know that you treat women wrong, you never date my sister, period. The second thing is, despite the fact that you probably have feelings on the low for my girl, I don't ever expect you to ever make a move, period. Never ever make a move on my girl. As a matter of fact, this is your sister right now. This is no longer somebody that you never knew. This is your sister. Yeah, this is your sister. Your kid's gonna be calling her auntie, and they're gonna be calling me uncle. There's no other way around it. That's the bro code I know. So guys, if you keep making dirt and expect the bro code to work for you, I don't know. Some men probably are okay with it. It's not like I'm gonna snitch on you and tell you anything like that, but I know some people would definitely won't hold back. They'll tell people, especially if they're trying to be with your girl, they'll say anything. The third thing that I also wanna put out there, anything that happened between us, I don't ever expect you to tell it to my girl. If you want to get my girl, if you want to be with my girl, find another way. But by you going behind my back and say things that happened that only the two of us knew about it, this is a complete shame, yo. There's no need for us to ever talk again. I don't care if we were the best of boys, if we were the best of friends, whatever the situation is. From the point you cross that line, we're done. We're through. There's no need to ever talk about it. There's no need to ever shake hands. There's no need to try to fix things. We are done. You went behind my back, say things that we're supposed to be keeping secret. On top of that, you ended up trying to be with my girl or ended up being with my girl. There's no need for us to ever talk about it. So for me, bro code is quite simple. Bro code don't apply for people I love. I'm just going to tell you that up front. You're my boy. I love you. But there are things that will never happen when it comes to bro code. I'll never allow you to date my sister if I know that you are bad when it comes to relationship. You will never be able to date somebody I love if I know that you are bad when it comes to relationship. For me, I don't have any problem. I'll probably find a way to probably not hang out with you as much, because by me seeing you treating women the way that you treat women, it's probably gonna make me feel some type of way to know that as your brother, I'm gonna have to keep lying for you just because you're hurting somebody else. And the third thing, when it comes to your girl, I'm blind. I don't care about that. That has absolutely nothing to do with me. Period. Like, I don't care about that. I don't care if she's the most beautiful girl. It's just your girl, bro. You dated her once. There is no way that I'm ever gonna try to pursue that. Period. She's my sister right now. There's nothing. She needs me. I'm gonna tell you, hey, your girl needs me right now, and this is what's gonna go down. Period. No going behind your back and say things just to clear my spot. Nothing like that. I'm gonna be there as long as she needs me when it comes to my sister. Period. She's my sister from here on out. There's nothing to worry about, and anything that comes between me and her, I'm gonna have to consult with you first. I'm gonna have to talk to you first about it before I make any decision. So bro code for bro code, this is my opinion. We'd like to thank each and every one of you guys who've been with us from the get-go. We appreciate the love, we appreciate the support, we appreciate all the comments on each post. And for those of you that are just coming in, we welcome you to the channel. Feel free to look around, and don't forget to leave us a subscribe and hit the notification bell, because we have so much more to show you. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.